Good morning, everyone. It's Pastor Tim Hammye, First Assembly of God in Burlington, Kansas. It is July 9th. What an awesome morning. Today, biggest prayer request today is many teens are headed to a mission trip, but two important teens from our church, my daughter Glory and her best friend Christina, are heading to Jamaica for a mission trip for a week. So please pray for them this week. So big adventure for them, believing God to use them in big time. So check this verse out. It is Galatians 5, 7, and 8 that just caught my attention. One of my good friends, pastor friends, shared it yesterday, and just seems to really caught my attention. Listen to this. Galatians 5, 7, 8 in the New Living Translation says, "You are running the race so well. Who has held you back from following the truth? It certainly isn't God, for He is the one who called you to freedom." I thought, man, that is really a great challenge. You're running so well, and who's holding you back? It isn't God. He called you to freedom. And I read that this morning. I was like, man, so true. There's so many people that are running the faith race and growing in the Lord, and all of a sudden something in growing in your faith and really developing in your faith, and something trips you up, and oh, look what God has done. Well, God doesn't want you to lose that growth. So we look around, who's holding me back? And the enemy wants to trip you up. He puts every kind of stuff in your way to hold you back. He wants you to fail. So he brings up your very past to say, hey, look at the things you've done. How can you actually be a follower of Christ? How can you actually say, hey, look at, I'm doing well. I'm doing the things that God's called me to do. He reminds me of, there's a statement is, he reminds me of your past, but you can remind him of his future. And I'm thinking, man, that's so true. But I love just that description. You're running so well. Who is holding you back? Who held you back from following the truth? Certainly isn't God, because He wants you to be living freedom. He called you to freedom. He doesn't want you to be held back by the things of your past. He doesn't want you to be held back by the things that hold you from really finishing the race well. The Lord wants you to run full force and continue to grow and continue to do the things that He's called you to do. He wants you to. But it's the enemy who comes to steal, kill, and destroy. I just want to encourage you. Just the things that the enemy comes to tell you and remind you of and all that, don't believe them. Because what this verse says this morning, He doesn't want you to be reminded of those. He wants you to be free from those things. He wants you to be able to run without the weight and all that stuff. He wants you to be able to say, Lord, you're in control, and I'm not going to worry about that stuff. That's my past. My future is so much brighter. The things that you have for me is the things that I need to do, and I'm going to do those very things that you called me to do, and I'm going to do those. So, Lord, give me the strength. When those things come at me, I'm going to do those. And Lord, you keep on giving me the strength. And so, Lord, I'm just going to keep doing them. And because that's what the devil wants to do, is he wants to keep you under his feet, where the Bible really says you can keep the enemy underneath your feet. And so I just want to encourage you that way today. So this is a Bible study, and here's the verse one more time. It's a New Living Translation, Galatians 5, 7, and 8. It says, you are running the race so well. Who has held you back from following the truth? It certainly isn't God, for he is the one who called you to freedom. Galatians 5, 7, and 8. New Living Translation. Write that verse out. Put an O, observe it. A, apply it to your life. P, pray. Well, if you have a prayer request, go ahead and message me. If it's private, go ahead and put it in a private message. If it's public, go ahead and put it in the comment area underneath this video. Now, if you're watching us on YouTube or our website, go ahead and email me at b1agks@gmail.com. Well, let me pray for you today. I'm going to pray for the 2 girls from our church, but also for the team as they travel to Jamaica. So, Lord, I thank you so much for those who are traveling to Jamaica today for the mission trip. Lord, keep them safe as they travel there. But, Lord, as they're in country, I pray that, Lord, that you use them in a mighty way to, Lord, may lives be changed, but, Lord, protect them. Keep them safe, Lord. And, Lord, those who are watching now, Lord, if they have prayer requests, Lord, if you speak into those needs that they have, Lord, we thank you for that. And, Lord, I praise you for what you're about ready to do. And, Lord, I thank you for this day. Lord, I give it to you in your name. Amen. Have a blessed day. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning.